Welcome to Awesome Code. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will learn about copying, moving, and deleting files in Linux. First, we are going to talk about copying one file. Sometimes you need to copy a single file. It is a simple operation on the command line. And first, I'm going to create a file by using a touch command, an empty file, and I will name it docs.txt. I will add a single line to our dogs.txt file by using a hacker command. And I love dogs. And we are going to output add this string to our dogs.txt and hit enter. We can see the content of our file by using cat command with the docs.txt file name, and we can see the line was added I love dogs. Now we can use the cp command to make a copy of docs.txt named dogs copy dogs.txt. So I'm going to use a cp command, and this will be dogs.txt our file, and we are copying into copy dogs.txt and hit enter. Now we are going to see the content of copy dogs by using cat command copy dogs.txt, and we can see the copy file copy dogs.txt has the same content as the original file dogs.txt. We can also copy the file docs.txt to another directory. For example, I will create a new directory by using mkdir command, make directory command, and I will name the directory temp dir temp directory. Now I can copy the docs.txt file by using cp command docs.txt, and I can use a relative path or complete path. So I'm just gonna use a complete path to show you can copy to any directory. Home, same, and the directory is temp directory. And now we can move into our temp directory and check the content of our directory by using ls command, and we can see the docs.txt file is copied to this directory. Notice that the copied file has the same name as the original file. We can also make another copy in our temp directory with a different name. So I'm just gonna do, and over here in a temp directory I will pass in the name of our new file. So this will be dogs2.txt. Need to move into our, if we are using the complete path, and then our root, and over here I'm just gonna copy that command, and over here dogs2.txt, and just hit enter, and we can list the content of our temp directory by moving into cd temp directory and list the content. And now we have dogs2 also copied. I will move back to my home directory by using cd command, and I will just clear the terminal for now. And now we can copy multiple files also. So first I'm going to create a 3 files by using a touch command, f1.txt, f2.txt, f3.txt. To copy the 3 newly created files to our temp directory, we can use the command cd. I will copy all those file names from here. Oh, I'm sorry, that's cp. Copy and name of those 3 files and the path to our temp directory. Home sim temp directory. This is temp directory. tmp ir, and just hit enter. And now we can list the content of our temp directory by changing into tmpdir and list the content. And we can see those 3 files copied to this directory. In general, the cp commands follows this syntax: cp source file or files and destination. We can also copy one directory. You may sometime want to copy an entire directory. To demonstrate this, we need to create a directory name countries by using mkdir command, make directory command, in our home directory. And then move into our countries directory. cd countries. And here we are going to create 2 or 3 files. We'll use a touch command, touch, and I'll create a USA and then a China, and just hit enter. This will create 2 files in our countries directory, China and USA. Now if we want to copy the countries directory to our temp directory, we have to pass the recursive -r option to the cp command. So I will move back to our home directory and clear the terminal for now. Now here I can type in cp with the -r recursive option. So this will be cp -r and countries and the path to our temp directory. Home save and temp dir, and just hit enter. And we can move to temp directory and list the content, and we can see the folder is copied to our temp directory. And here we can list the content of countries folder by using ls countries, and here are the file inside our countries directory. I'll just clear the terminal. This way you can copy the whole directory to another directory, including all the files inside that directory. We can also copy multiple directories the same way we copied multiple files. The only difference is that we have to pass the recursive -r option to our cp command. So first I'm going to create a few directories. So clear mkdir to create directories, make directories d1, then d2 and d3. Now we can copy all these three directories to our temp directory by running this command cp -r d1, d2 and d3 to our path to our temp directory. Let's say temp dir, and we can list the content of our temp directory by using ls temp dir, and we can see those directories were copied d1, d2, d3 into our temp directory. Sometime you may want to move a file to a different location instead of copying and wasting disk space. So first we are going to look how to move one file. To do this, we can use the mv command. Let's create a new directory d4, and then I'm going to move into d4 and create a file cd and d4, and here I'm going to create a file test1.txt. Hit enter and we can check if it's created. Now we have test1.txt created. So I'm going to move this file to our temp directory. So I can use this command move and test1.txt, and the destination where we want to move, that will be home, same uh, temp directory, and just hit enter. And now I'm going to list the content of my current directory from where I moved test1.txt, and you can see this directory is empty now, so the file was removed from here. And then I'm going to list the content of temp directory to check it. That file was successfully moved to this directory, and we can see test1.txt in our temp directory. Just gonna move the clear. We can also move multiple files the same way we can copy multiple files. For example, we can move the three files. I'm going to create touch, I'll name m1.txt, m2.txt, and now I'm going to move these files m1.txt, m2.txt, I need a space after this, m2.txt, m3.txt to our, again, the same directory, the same temp directory. And first I'm going to list the content of current directory. So there are no files over here. They should be moved to already inside temp directory. So I'm going to list the content of temp directory, home, asm temp directory, and we can see those files are copied. This is M1, M2, M3 to our temp directory and are no longer located in our D4. So they are all moved to our temp directory. MV move command follows the syntax MV source file or files and destination. We can also move one directory to another directory. First, I'm going to create another directory inside D4. I will name it dump. And now I'm going to use move dump into our home sim temp directory. And I'm going to list the content of home sim and a temp directory. And we can see that directory. And we can see the dump folder was copied to our temp directory. And just clear the terminal. And same way we can copy multiple directory also by using, for example, we have if directory D1 and D2 and we can copy it to our temp directory. This way you can copy multiple directory to this directory. We can also rename files by using move command mv. For example, I'm going to create a cats.txt and first I'm going to create cats.txt file and we are going to check if it's created. Now I'm going to rename this file to dogs.txt, so I can use mv cats.txt and we are renaming it to dogs.txt. Now I'm going to list the content. We can see that the file is renamed to docs.txt. We can also rename the directory. For example, I can use move d1 then d2. So this will rename the directory d1 to d2. And you can also hide any file by renaming it to a name that start with a dot. For example, first I'm going to list the current directory files and we have this dogs.txt. Now I'm going to rename it and add a dot in front of this file name. So this will be move dot.txt to dot docs.txt and I hit enter. And now I will list the content of directory again by using ls, and we can see the docs.txt is now hidden as it got renamed to docs.txt. We can unhide dot docs.txt by renaming it and removing the leading dot from the file name. So I'm going to use command move dot docs.txt and change it back to docs.txt. And when I list the content, we can see the file docs.txt again. You can also hide and unhide directory in the same manner. Now we are going to learn about removing files. We can use the rm command to remove or delete files. For example, if we want to remove a docs.txt file, we can use this command rm docs.txt and then list the content the file is removed. You can also remove multiple files at once by using command rm, and for example f1, then f2, then f3, all these files will be removed. We can also remove directories. We can pass the recursive dash r option to rm command to remove directories. Let's create a directory again inside this by using mkdir command, and I will name it mydir list, and this directory is created. And now I can remove by using rm-r option and the directory name mydir. If you don't pass in a dash r recursive option, you will get error if your current directory is not empty. So it is safe. If you want to remove the a non-empty directory, then use a recursive option. So this rm-r command will remove any directory both empty and non-empty. On the other hand, rm directory command will only delete empty directories. We are going to create another directory, my dir2, and now I'm going to use rmdir and my directory 2. So it was able to remove this my directory 2 because it has no content. To keep on learning, please subscribe to my channel. Awesome Code keep supporting me, and thank you for watching.